Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy MKS here, back with part four, the fourth and final part of my latest vision for South Africa. So, excuse me, hope you enjoy it, and I hope my voice behaves itself because it seems to be, I don't know, coming towards an end or something. But anyway, as ever, please comment any thoughts you have of your own, or any constructive criticism or positive feedback, reinforcement, or whatever, to encourage me, or whatever you want to post in the comment section. Anywho, yeah, in the future, maybe I mean, I would love to even make videos on like 40 events South Africa could have specifically. And there was something else I was going to say, but I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, reasons to support South Africa maybe as well. That's another thing, like 40 reasons to support South Africa and 40 events South Africa could host in the future at some point. I hope to make those videos if and when I get a chance. Anyway, here goes. So number 31, I think South Africa could, on that note, host events for or maybe even around the world. They could be hosted in South Africa's favour or on South Africa's behalf. Like there could be musical events, concerts, singers, songwriters, and that kind of thing, working for the benefit of South Africa, working together for the benefit of South Africa. 32, also sports events. I think it'd be cool if like people had fundraisers through things like music, sports, like football, penalty shootouts, football matches, and all sorts of things like that helped to fundraise for things like S.T.E.M in South Africa, or even number 33. As I often say, I'd love for libertarians, maybe like South Africa, to get into libertarianism, and maybe libertarians could visit South Africa and talk about the benefits of libertarianism for South Africa, especially on maybe Freedom Day, South Africa's Freedom Day. And it'd be great to hear from South Africans, especially again on Freedom Day, of what South Africans think is freedom, or think of as being freedom. Number 34, there could be anti-violence events, and also like I say, anti-racism events and summits, conferences, and all sorts of things like that, and also events to talk about anti-war and how to discourage crime generally, and criminality, or whatever, generally across South Africa and across Africa itself, generally as well. Sorry. Number 35, it'd be interesting to see what religious group, if any religious group helps South Africa the most. Maybe there could be like religious groups could be encouraged to see which ones would donate the most to South Africa to look good, to improve their reputation. I mean, number 36, on that note, it would be great if there was a list of the top contributors of South Africa, like which countries contribute the most to South Africa, especially like to black entrepreneurs in South Africa, or coloured entrepreneurs, or Asian entrepreneurs, or entrepreneurs of colour generally. People of POC in entrepreneurship, like startups, SMEs, and in business and other areas generally, like people of colour in S.T.E.M in South Africa and things like that. Number 37, I hope, as I say, Celtic and Italian football, there's a lot to fundraise for South Africa and improve relations through football. I mentioned like Sampdoria, Sassuolo, and Salernitana, especially as they begin with S.A., but also like Spal and Spezia, but also Serie A, excuse me, and Italian football, as well as Celtic generally. I think it'd be great if they all supported South Africa. Number 38, I'd love to also read and hear from other people's suggestions about what events South Africa could host, excuse me, to encourage investment, to encourage people to come and visit the country, tourism, people come and spend money in the country and support the country and benefit the country. And yeah, it'd be great for suggestions. Maybe South Africa itself could have those suggestions and encourage people to go and benefit the country because of what it went through during apartheid, including going to visit Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned, and things like that, where a notorious prison it was. Maybe they could turn that into like a place where it's like an enterprise centre or something like that, and encourage tourists, and tourism generally, to go to and be involved in that part of South Africa, especially to sort of make up for its history, again, the history of apartheid. Number 39, it would also be cool to support singers and songwriters, musicians generally, and other people with talents and skills in and across South Africa itself, and from for those from outside of the country, from the diaspora, but also generally from people around the world who want to tackle prejudice and want to make up for South Africa's history of apartheid to benefit the country, again through concerts and fundraising events through football and other such sports and things like that. And number 40, again, I would love to read your suggestions. I think I've run out of ideas for now, but yeah, in the future, I'd love to do like a video on the reasons to support South Africa, and hopefully come up with 40 reasons to support South Africa, if I can think of that many, and also 40 sort of summits or events or conferences they could host throughout the year or over time. Anyway, I'd love to read your comments and hear your responses if you want to make response videos or anything like that. But yeah, I'd love to hear, answer, or read your comments. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and I am out. Peace and love.